In Islam, Ibrahim is much more than a prophet. He is a friend of God, Khalil Allah. He is a father of prophets, a link in the chain to Muhammad himself. His story is one of incredible faith, tested again and again. It reminds us that true submission to God requires immense courage and sacrifice. Ibrahim's life preaches the oneness of God, Tawheed. He challenged the norms of his society, turning away from falsehood. His journey teaches us to seek truth, even when it's difficult. Muslims recognize Ibrahim's story from the Bible, but with key differences in understanding. The Quran honors him as a builder of the Kaaba, a symbol of unity for all believers. His life provides lessons for all times. Born into a world of polytheism, Ibrahim questioned the worship of idols from a young age. He saw they held no power, no true divinity. The Quran describes his reasoning, "Do you worship what you yourselves carve?" 37:95. He knew there must be something greater. His rejection of idol worship was an act of defiance. It put him at odds with his father, a sculptor of idols, and his community. But Ibrahim refused to compromise his beliefs. His courage is an example for us all. To stand up for what's right even when it's unpopular. To seek truth even when it means standing alone. One of the most trying episodes in Ibrahim's life was his test of faith. God commanded him to sacrifice his beloved son, Ismail. Imagine the turmoil he must have felt, love for his child, yet complete trust in God's will. Ibrahim, after informing Ismail, prepared to obey. At the last moment, God intervened. He provided a ram to be sacrificed instead. This event, known as Eid al-Adha, is celebrated by Muslims worldwide. This story isn't about literal sacrifice. It's about surrendering our most cherished desires to God. It's about trusting His plan, even when we don't understand. Ibrahim's unwavering faith teaches us that true submission brings peace, even in the face of immense challenges. Section 4. The House of God building the Kaaba. Ibrahim, along with his son Ismail, built the Kaaba in Mecca. This cube-shaped structure is the holiest site in Islam. Muslims around the world face the Kaaba during prayer. It represents unity, a central point for all believers. Building the Kaaba was a monumental task. It was a testament to Ibrahim's devotion and a beacon of monotheism in a polytheistic world. The Quran describes his prayer, 2:127. The Kaaba stands today as a symbol of Ibrahim's legacy. It reminds us of our connection to God and to each other. It's a place of pilgrimage where Muslims from all walks of life come together in worship. Section 5. Ibrahim's legacy, a timeless message of faith. Ibrahim's story is a source of inspiration for Muslims. He is a model of faith, courage, and submission to God. His life teaches us to believe in the oneness of God. Ibrahim's unwavering belief in one God is a cornerstone of Islam. He reminds us that true faith means placing our trust in God alone, stand up for truth. Ibrahim's defiance against idol worship teaches us to stand up for what we believe in, even in the face of opposition. Trust in God's plan. The story of the sacrifice of Ismail shows us that surrendering to God's will brings peace and blessings. Seek unity. The Kaaba, built by Ibrahim, symbolizes the unity of all believers. It's a reminder that we are all part of one human family, united in our worship of God. Ibrahim's journey is a timeless message of faith, reminding us that true peace and fulfillment come from surrendering to a higher purpose. His story continues to inspire and guide Muslims today, urging us to live lives of meaning, purpose, and unwavering faith.